neighbors, the video you're about to see, I did something crucially wrong that my FS38 steel string trimmer was not redeemed after I serviced it. I want you to watch very closely in the video and try and catch what I did wrong. If you can catch what I did wrong, the first 3 people that catch it, it has to be the first day the video's been released, and the first 3 people that catch my mistake, I have a bin of prizes I've been wanting to give away, and I will let you select something out of the prizes. It will be completely free, and I will also pay the shipping. If there's something, or if there's nothing in the bin of prizes that you want, I will offer you a piece of merchandise, and I will order your size and whatever piece of merchandise you want and have it shipped to you absolutely free. This is Grumpy Unc, who does me dirty quite a bit in life. For the past 2 years, I gave up my whole life to come live with him after his mom died, and he's out here at 9 o'clock at night, weed eating, to try and help me out. Grumpy Unc, say hello to the YouTubers. Hello. Okay, I gotta let Grumpy Unc get back to work. Watch very closely, neighbors, and try and figure out what the hell the chainsaw redeemer / string trimmer redeemer / lawnmower redeemer / tiller redeemer / incidental auditor fuck the police redeemer did wrong. And you will get a prize if you're one of the first 3 people to comment in the first 24 hours this video is released. Until next time, neighbors, enjoy the video. Well, hey neighbors, and welcome to the Shed Shop and this edition of Dr. Diagnostics How To. I have on my bench a STIHL FS38 string trimmer. This is actually my string trimmer. And this is what I'm going to tell you why you need to drain the fuel from your tank and keep starting your 2-stroke equipment after the fuel has been drained until it will not start no more, to drain the fuel out of your carburetor when you're not going to use it for a couple months. I didn't take care of my equipment, and now I have to refresh my carburetor. So there's a button to push here to take your air filter cover off, okay? And you've got your air filter, which mine's a little bit dirty, but not too bad. And then you have, let's see, I didn't think this slides right off, 2 8mm nuts there, okay, that we've got to remove. And it looks like my string trimmer was in too rich of a condition because we've got all kinds of gas back here, carbon and gas, that would be blowback from the carburetor, which means the equipment was running way too rich and it was causing blowback, which means fuel coming out of your carburetor instead of going in. Remove that cover, and then your carburetor comes off. You're going to want to pull your supply line and your return line. I don't recall which is which. I think this bottom one is our supply line. Okay. We're going to crimp it off so we don't get shot with gas. She's kind of stiff too. Might need replaced. Okay, and then we'll push it off. Push off our supply line here, or our return line, I think this is. Maybe that is our supply line. Maybe I've got them backwards. Let's see here. Well, now that one's going, okay? So we'll just crimp both off here. Take our carburetor off. We have to unhook our throttle cable here, so once you get it off, just push that through and it comes off. And then we need to go ahead and remove our carburetor covers. We'll need a Phillips head. I have a Phillips head drill bit here I'd like to use if I can find it. The bench is a mess. The chainsaw redeemer is extremely busy right now. Got a lot going on. Trying to work on the new building. Got a lot of customer equipment in right now. Trying to build saws up so that I have them available for purchase. Have not sold a saw in a few weeks again. But I haven't tried very hard either to sell a saw. This Phillips should work. Not perfect, not the one I want, but it'll work. Okay, so when we push our primer bulb, no fuel's coming in. And that is most likely either our fuel filter is plugged up, which I doubt it, or our carburetor needs a refreshing because the diaphragms are probably very stiff. Okay, so we'll pop that cover off. And then this cover should pop off too. Sometimes they have a screw in them. I don't think this one does. Okay. Yeah, very, very stiff. 100% needs replaced. I do believe I have this one. I hope. Okay, that is very stiff. Metering lever actually looks a little low. Let's measure that. Well, yeah, she's a tiny bit low, so we're just going to take a screwdriver and lift our metering lever up just a tiny bit. We want it flush with the carburetor body. Okay, that's a little bit too high, so if we go too high, we hold this portion down here, okay, and then we can push it down just a hair. We don't need much, just a tiny bit, just to get her level. Okay, and you can see that's nice and level now. Okay, our metering lever with our body, nice and level. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull off our pump side. This would be our pump diaphragm, and I'm guessing it's probably ballooned out or stiff as well. Yes, it is stretched out very well. It is stiff, so we will replace that as well. I should have all those parts available for us, so let's go ahead and check. Let's see here. Oh, this is a Zama. I pulled out wall burl. Okay, let me get the Zama kit. That's intake gaskets, and here is our Zama. CTS is a good carburetor company. They're very fair on their prices, and they've got a lot of great selections. They've got pretty much anything 2-stroke and 4-stroke carburetor. So we want to match our diaphragm. I believe it's, nope, it's not that one. Okay, I think it's this one. Some of these are longer than the other ones, so I always put it on top. It is only a millimeter or two difference, but it will not run with the wrong diaphragm. Okay, this is the right size. Okay, so we'll get that there. And then we need the gasket for it. I'm looking. Why don't I see it? Oh, it's down here. Okay, there's our gasket. Okay, and then for our other side, we have our pump diaphragm here. Okay, we'll make sure it matches. 1, 2, 3 holes. We got our tab there, our tab there, our curve there, our point there. There are very slight differences. Sometimes this goes straight and down, and again, if you use the wrong one, it will not work. There are variances, and we want the right stuff. Okay, and then we get our gasket. I think it is the thin one. It is. And so we will go ahead. Our screen looks pretty clean. I'm guessing we don't even need to clean this thing. We just replace our parts, and she'll probably fire right up. So let's find out, neighbors. Okay, going to put that back together. If we pull our throttle lever aside just a bit, it makes our cover easier to put back on. Line the little nipples with the holes. Nipples, he said nipples. Okay, put our screw back in. Don't over tighten this. Gluten snug, not gluten tight, okay? Because you will concave this cover, and then your carburetor will have an air leak. And air leaks come to seek, kill, and destroy our chainsaws and 2-stroke equipment. Okay, there we are. Gasket first on the metering side, and then your metering diaphragm. Okay, and then we will put this cover back on. Make sure we've got everything lined up the right way. And actually, I'm thinking this looks backwards. Let's see here. It can't go this way, can it? No, it cannot, because I see that little part right there. Oh, there is two. Okay, I did us dirty. It is right. Okay, sorry, neighbors. Okay, line that up. Put this cover back on. Okay. Then we need to put our primer bulb back on. Okay, make sure everything's still lined up. Okay, and then we'll put our screws in. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, if I would have dry stored my equipment, I wouldn't have to do this, neighbors, and my uncle would be weed eating right now. I guess I didn't get my chit lined up. Looks lined up. Why isn't it going in? That's weird. Okay, let's try again. There we are. Okay. Just getting them started, and then I will seat them. Okay. Again, gluten snug, not gluten tight. Even though it's 4, you can concave these this way and get air leaks on the sides here. Okay, so you don't want to over tighten it. You want it tight, but not torqued down hard. Okay, there we are. Okay, that's done. Now we can go ahead and hook our throttle back up. Just slide it back in that slot. Okay, this goes up here. Okay, there's a little tab you slide in. Oop, our cable came out, so we'll fix that. Whoops, wrong way. You have to have this turned the right way so that the end of that goes in. Okay, Now we will put our carburetor back on. We have this right. It doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right. Why do you want to keep coming out? You go back in your home. Okay, slide our carburetor on. Okay, go ahead and get our cover here. Actually, let's hook up our fuel lines first. Okay, which I might have to replace my filter. I don't know yet. We'll see if she starts. I haven't even checked it. I really should check it as soon as we're done installing this again. Okay, those are on all the way, good and snug. Put our cover back on. Make sure it's facing the right way. I believe it is. Let's see, yes. Take our 2 8mm and put those back on. Unfortunately, these don't have the little end on them that makes it easy to put a socket right on it. It's hard to get them started. There we go, got that one started. Go ahead and snug that one up real quick. Okay, almost there. A lot of turns. Okay, then we'll get this one started. Sometimes you can use like needle nose pliers to get these started. I might use my hemostats here just to get her started. Once you get a thread on, you're good. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and snug these up. Once again, gluten snug. You don't want to over tighten. I have my drill set to where I want it. Okay. This other one here. Again, our air filter's not perfect, but it's not bad. I replaced it sorry about that. I replaced it last season. Okay, and it's got a little slot here you got to line up for the breather. Okay, and then I'm going to just spray this off with some brake parts cleaner, clean it up real quick. Okay, that took all that dirty, goopy stuff off. Then we can put this, just hook it over here. Okay, and just close the door. Alright, now we will see if our carburetor will start. We've got to lock our trigger down here. Put it on full choke. Let's see if she'll prime. She still doesn't want to prime. Okay, so that might mean that our fuel line, or our, yeah, my uncle filled this full of gas. Let's see if we can fish out our fuel line here. I cannot find it. Yeah, I'll have to drain the fuel. Okay, I'm unable to get to our fuel line, so we are going to have to go backwards here. I'm going to take all this stuff back off, that way we can pull our fuel line and try and fish it, okay? And also, I think I will go ahead and replace the primer bulb. It seems to be good, no holes, but we'll replace it nonetheless. And again, our fuel lines are kind of stiff. I just don't want to have to replace everything because, as I said, I'm busy. I really don't have time to be working on my own stuff right now. Okay, once again, unhook our throttle cable. And then we have access to the grommet. Our fuel lines go in, and it is a large hole. So, and actually our seal was not very good there. I did have our lines hooked up correctly. Go ahead and get our filter out. Yeah, I did replace the filter too. Oh, my fuel line ripped, so I now have to replace it, and I don't think I have one this size. I might have to go inside and see if with my string trimmer stuff. But let's check our fuel line. Our fuel line stash here real quick. See if we got one in here. I do. Okay, excellent. It's used, but it's in good condition. It's one I robbed off of a piece of older equipment. So, check our fuel filter. Our fuel filter seems fine, so we'll put that back in. We're going to put some seal all around our grommet, so we'll clean that area up real quick where our fuel line goes into our tank. Okay. And then we will take this seal off. Oh, we want to clean our grommet too. It's probably already clean, but we'll just make sure we get any debris or dust off so this seal all can properly do its job and seal this all. Pun intended. Okay, let's go ahead and put some seal all. Whoops. See, that's why I put the cap back on. I didn't want it shooting out like that. It'll come out easily, so I need to get that off. Okay, and I need a little bit more now. This stuff dries fast, but it is very, very thin initially. Oh, got some dirt, damn it. A little bit of dirt in there, but not terrible. Okay, we'll put that in. Got debris grabbing everywhere. Okay, got that in. Wipe our excess. Now I'll go back to my Phillips head, because as I said, I'm just going to go ahead and change this primer bulb real quick. Okay, here we are, and I want to make sure everything's flying everywhere. I want to make sure we've got, yeah, see, we're plugged up. I might have to replace that Welch plug, which is going to suck. But we'll try and clear it with brake parts cleaner first and some air. Doesn't appear it's going to clear up. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to clear up. Ow. That's why you wear safety glasses, damn it. That's going to burn for a minute. Gotta wash my eye out here. There we are. Okay, so I'm having flow issues. I do believe we will probably have to replace that Welch plug, which I don't want to do. It's a pain in the ass to do, honestly. I know I have another carburetor like this. No, it is just plugged right up. Plugged right up. Let's see if we can get it cleaned out with some, we got pipe cleaners here. Oh, where's my other set? My small set. Nope. That doesn't have what I want on it. Damn it. Well, we're going to have to replace the Welch plug, which really sucks. I hate replacing those, but that's where we're plugged up, I believe. But for now, I'm going to go see if I have another carburetor. Okay, forgot to unpause you guys. I use this kit to get my Welch plug out, okay? And then it has a tool that actually you tap it in. It has, one of them has, my bench is a mess, I'm so sorry, I'm in a hurry because the sun's setting. I use this to pry it out, if you can. If not, you can very carefully get a pick into it and pry it out that way. I've got a new primer bulb on here, but it seems the seal is a little thick, but I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm still feeling a significant restriction in fuel flow, the air flowing through the fuel nipple here, but we're just going to try it and hopefully succeed. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to soak that and give it an ultrasonic bath, because I don't have another one of these covers identical. I mean, it seems to be very, very restricted, which is unfortunate. Okay, so hopefully that primer bulb seals up. Hopefully we can get everything aligned right here. There we go. I'm going to get that started so this doesn't turn on me too much. Oops, grabbing the wrong screw there. I don't know if this is going to work. It just seems that it's plugged up pretty good. So that definitely presents an issue. I hate Phillips spits. This is apparently some Japanese screw. It's not actual technically a Phillips. I was told by one guy one day. I don't know if that's true or not. But let's put this back together and see what happens, neighbors. Come here, fuel line. Get out of the way there. You don't belong down there. Get out of there. Okay, here we are. While I'm down here, with this in my hands, I might as well hook it up. Hopefully, maybe, maybe not. Here we are. I have 3 pairs of standard needle nose pliers and I can't find any of them right now. They're all missing. Every single set. And they work really well for this type of job. Just some standard needle nose. Okay, put our cover back on here. Okay, that did start threading. Where did our other one go? Does anybody see our other 8mm nut? I got so much stuff on my bench right now, it's crazy. Let's see, where's our 8mm nut? Where's our 8mm nut, damn it? Oh, there it is, sitting inside our cover. Okay. Like I said, you can use something just to get the thread started on this. Once you get one thread turned on, it's easy to do with a socket. But that initial thread can be a pain in the butt to get started. And that's kind of why I do this by hand too, not the drill. Okay, there we are. Now that I've got them both started pretty good, try to snug them up with the drill evenly. We'll put our air filter back in. Put our cover back on. We'll throw some fuel in this baby and see what she does. Hopefully she sucks fuel now, I don't know. Okay, that's about 85% full. Get our cap nice and snug here. And negative. Sounds like it's trying. Just doesn't want to flow. It's not going to flow. Got no fuel flow, damn it. Nope, not going to work, neighbors. So this is a fail. We're just going to have to find us. Oh, you know what? It looks like I pinched my line right off. I'll be darned. Yeah, I did. I pinched my line right off. That could be an issue when our line's pinched off. Okay, let's get that back out. You are pinched right off. Right off. Okay, I have to see why that's pinching. It doesn't seem to want to move either way without pinching. That could very well be our issue. Let's get this off. I think it's supposed to route up under this. Let's see here. No, it's not pinched. No, she just won't. She's just not going to go. It's just too plugged up. Whoa, damn. See how much pressure it put in there? Holy shit. So we know we've got fuel there, but it just doesn't want to come up through. I wish I could get that to clear up, damn it. That's so disappointing. I hate to have to buy a whole new carburetor. I just can't find the same cover. I've got like 100 used carburetors and I have another one of these trimmers, but the carburetor's not on it. You know, I thought I had it somewhere, but we just can't get flow. I can hear it trying. I don't know why it's not coming through though. What is the issue? I know we're somewhat restricted, but yeah, it just doesn't want to pull fuel. Damn, neighbors. This sucks. This is my only weed eater for my chairs. It's the only one I have running, or had running. I even bought a brand new head for it and I can't find it. Okay, so that's it. We got to ultrasonic this or something, figure something out to get that cleaned up. So until next time, neighbors, this was not a redemption yet.